Hi, Gigi. So tell us about your experience with Bikram Yoga.
Well, it's really been the final component in a health regime. Over a year and a half ago, I was diagnosed with something called Hashimoto's disease. It's an autoimmune disorder. It's when your antibodies attack your thyroid gland. It's the disorder that leads to hypothyroidism. People go years, possibly decades, without it being diagnosed because the symptoms are so vague, like lethargy, mild grade depression, inability to sleep, just a series of very vague symptoms that doctors don't really consider important enough to diagnose or look for. And when I was diagnosed, I went to the doctor, and luckily she's a preventative doctor, and I told her that I didn't want to take medication, but I wanted to correct it with multivitamins and supplements, and I went that route. And little by little, I started adding more and more things into my supplements. So now I'm about 12 pills a day. I take my multivitamins and different supplements to help my thyroid function. And that really made a dramatic improvement in my life. And then from there, I changed my diet. I gave up refined sugar and processed white flour, artificial foods and processed foods, and I just started focusing on my hydration and just making sure that everything that I was putting into my system was working. That it was the proper fuel for a body that needed to heal. And it got to the point where when I was tested, my primary physician and my endocrinologist both said that it was as if they were looking at two charts of two completely different people. My disease is undetectable. I am still afflicted by Hashimoto's disease, but my levels are wonderful, that if I were to get tested now, no one would know that I have it. It is forever. So my best friend came down to visit, and she does Bikram up in Boston. She said that I should really try it because she saw just how dramatic my overall health had improved since the last time she saw me, and we came here. And it's really been the missing element, the final piece of the puzzle for my health. I just sleep better. When I close my eyes, I go to sleep. When the alarm goes off, my eyes open and I can wake up. My overall mood has improved. That cloudy, foggy feeling that I had is gone. I'm able to concentrate when I feel like it. I can have better relationships with people because my body is just functioning and processing toxins properly. I am able to get it out of my system. So Bikram 2, 3, 4 times a week really has just changed everything about how I deal with my disease, because it's just medicine. It's what I do to my body to make sure that my body takes care of me. My body's my vessel, but there's also a spiritual component that Bikram taps into, and it makes me grateful that my body is still able to do certain things. And every time I have a breakthrough in Bikram, it really just gives me the push that I need to follow through as far as taking care of myself when it gets too hard and I feel like maybe I should do something, like put something into my system that I shouldn't. I remind myself that that's what got me into this mess, and it's just not worth it. So I absolutely adore coming to Bikram Yoga because it's my medicine.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.